Here are 6 tips for wearing a business blouse at work. Many people say they don't like to wear a blouse because sweat marks are quickly visible in it. I know this problem, especially in the summer, it can be bothersome. Therefore, it is best to wear a printed blouse, or actually any neat clothing with a print, because this applies to pants, skirts and t-shirts as well. Perspiration is simply less noticeable on fabrics with a print. Preferably choose a print with medium to dark colors. With light colors, the chance of seeing sweat marks is higher. It's something I've seen very often. Buttons about to burst as soon as someone sits down. I always think that the person tried on the blouse in the store, nicely standing in front of a mirror. That's how a large part of people buy clothes. However, the problem is that standing in front of the mirror doesn't show you how the blouse looks when you sit. And that's exactly what people in the office often do. They sit all day. That's why I advise you to find a stool in the fitting room, in addition to standing in front of the mirror. Sit on it. Look closely on how the blouse looks then. Number 3. I can imagine that the tip may come as a shock. Maybe you recognize yourself and have several blouses in the closet that are secretly a bit too small. No problem, you don't have to throw them right away. There is a way to make the blouse slightly larger. You can do this by loosening the darts at the back. This makes the blouse a bit roomier without losing its fit immediately. The darts at front also ensure that the blouse remains tailored. Number 4. If you want to enjoy a blouse for a long time, you must treat the garment with respect. The way you clean and dry it plays an important role here. I recommend washing a blouse at 30 degrees or even on a delicate cycle as much as possible. After washing, don't throw it in a dryer, but let it dry on the hanger. The dryer can unnecessarily damage the fabric. A hanger helps the blouse maintain in shape. Want to dry it a bit faster? Hang it in the sun or near a heater. Number 5. Do you have a nice blouse, but do you find it a bit too casual for work? Then wear a t-shirt over it. This way, only the collar and possibly the cuffs are visible. Number 6. Have you ever had a blouse who rides up during the day? You definitely don't want that. A blouse that you tuck into your pants should stay there. To prevent it from coming out, I first recommend buying a long model. Preferably a blouse that falls over your hips, because the longer, the easier it is to keep it in place. Additionally, it is wise to tuck the blouse not only into your pants, but also into your panties. This way it is not only under 1 but 2 layers of fabric. It sits tighter in your pants. I hope I've helped you a bit with this. If you have any tips for wearing a business blouse, please leave them below. In that way we can learn from each other.